Thank you. Chairman Hovland, Vice Chairman Udall, and members of this committee, my name is Jeannie Hovland, and I am the Commissioner of the Administration for Native Americans. It is an honor to speak to you today about ANA's efforts to promote social and economic development in Native American communities. 45 years ago, Congress passed the Native Americans Programs Act, which established the Administration for Native Americans. ANA statute defines Native Americans broadly, not just to include federally recognized tribes, but also to include state-recognized tribes, Native American nonprofits, and Native Hawaiian and Native Pacific Islander communities. ANA's mission and underlying goal is to improve self-sufficiency and promote cultural preservation for Native Americans. We provide competitive discretionary grants, training, and technical assistance to grantees. Our grant funding opportunities are very popular and highly competitive within Native American communities. In fiscal year 2018, ANA received 266 applications and made 63 new awards in our 6 project areas. Our current grant portfolio includes 187 projects across the United States and territories. Among those projects are programs that target environmental regulatory enhancement, asset building, social and economic development strategies, language preservation and maintenance efforts, and youth leadership education and development initiatives. HHS believes that language revitalization is essential for continuing Native American culture and strengthening self-determination. For just over a decade, we have funded a wide variety of 3-year Esther Martinez Initiative projects. Of particular note, the Cures Children's Learning Center on the Coche de Pueblo in New Mexico has established the Indigenous Montessori Institute, which brings together the Montessori method and indigenous community values and resources to redefine educational systems. This project's goal is to strengthen the community's daily use of Cures and stimulate cross-generational Cures fluency. While there have been modifications to the NAPA statute over the years, the core grant program remains and is implemented through the Social and Economic Development Strategies, or SEDS program. SEDS projects represent 2/3 of our grant portfolio. I would like to share a variety of SEDS project examples. In Arizona, the Navajo Nation is one of the largest food deserts in the United States, with only 13 grocery stores on a land area the size of South Carolina. ANA's grantee, the Tolani Lake Enterprises Incorporated, uses grant funding to empower and educate community members to revitalize their traditional food systems and improve food security. At the end of their first year, they exceeded their workshop participation goal with 812 community members attending. They have leveraged partnerships with neighboring farms, community members' gardens, and the Dene College to enhance the funds provided by ANA. In Alaska, the native village of Ekwok determined that its most pressing issue was collection of its solid waste and prevention of illegal trash dump sites. Using ANA funding, the village has been able to provide Ekwok residents with garbage collection services and eliminate all illegal dump sites. Another area that our grantees focus on is workforce development. There is a strong desire in our Native communities to grow our own professionals to help raise the socioeconomic status of the community and solve staffing shortages and employee retention problems. For example, the Ani Nakota College in Harlem, Montana focuses on education in the healthcare professions. The college provides a holistic, culturally based approach to education. Through an ANA grant, 33 participants received their nurse's aid certificate, and 1 received a registered nursing degree. Currently, 28 participants work in the healthcare field, with more students graduating in May. To know how effective ANA projects are, each year ANA visits 2/3 of the projects that are nearing completion in order to capture the outcomes achieved. In fiscal year 2016, ANA looked back on 5 years of impact visit reports to conduct a data review of 295 grantees funded between fiscal years 2011 and 2015. Through our review, we found that SEDS visited projects generated over $1.1 million in revenue. 129 new businesses were created, over 2,000 Native Americans were employed, and more than 54,000 youth and 17,000 elders were involved in SEDS activities. Since ANA funding only augments a small portion of Native communities' needed resources, I have made it a priority to work with federal counterparts and non-government partners to help projects remain sustainable. One of my other high priorities is serving vulnerable populations, such as elders, youth, veterans, and potential victims or survivors of human trafficking. 45 years after Congress passed NAPA, we have experienced great success in helping Native Americans achieve healthier outcomes with higher standards of living. I look forward to continuing to work with Congress to further advance these goals. I would be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner. And I have to tell you that the Vice Chairman was extolling your virtues because you're a former staffer for John Thune, right?
That's correct, yes.
That's
Thank
great.
you.
Thanks for being here today and for your work. We appreciate it very much.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
All right. Councilman Socobasin, again, thanks for being here, and please proceed.